Out of every 100 men on the battlefield, 10 should not even be there. 80 are just moving targets. 9 are real fighters, but only 1 is a warrior. Listen, my brother. You may not be a genius. You may not be a genetically gifted athlete, but you can be that one resilient warrior that outworks everyone. And if you can see yourself from that perspective, there's nothing you can't do. Listen, being a young man with the wind at your back, I believe that is the single greatest gift in the world. And the most ungrateful thing you could possibly do is waste that gift. So today I'm going to discuss 4 things that you as a 1% man should never do. Number 1, do not misinterpret your failures. The outcome of your life depends on how well you interpret your failures. Listen to my words. There are a set of beliefs that we must never indulge in if we ever expect to succeed. Do you know what the biggest difference is between the man who achieves and the man who loses? The man who achieves rarely, if ever, sees a problem as permanent, while the loser sees even the smallest problems as permanent. You must see your failures as opportunities to grow, to build fortitude. You must weaponize your shortcomings and use your defeats to strengthen you and make you more brilliant. This is the reason why I am a 1%er myself. No matter what it takes, I will bounce back every time. Remember, the loser always quits when he fails, but the winner always fails till he succeeds. Number 2. Do not catch feelings. If you think that I'm talking about catching feelings for a woman, you are wrong. What I'm talking about is getting caught up in your emotions. For instance, when a naysayer, critic, or internet troll who comes at you sideways, you may feel threatened or hurt by their words, and your initial reaction may be to react out of pure emotion and attack back. But you must ask yourself, what kind of man cares about what others think of him? My brother, do you think a lion worries about what a sheep thinks of him? Of course not. So as a man, you cannot worry about if someone likes you or not. I remember when I first joined the Red Pill community, many of the people who I thought were my close friends left me. And admittedly, this hurt. But I quickly learned that my purpose is to honor God, not man. I would rather stand with God and be judged by the world than stand with the world and be judged by God. But listen, my brother, do not get confused. Not caring what others think about you is not allowed behavior. It's not about throwing up middle fingers, yelling in people's faces and spewing offensive comments about how much you don't care. When you react with hysterical behavior, this further proves that you do in fact care a lot. Listen, when you truly do not care about what others think of you, this is a very quiet behavior. This is because when you truly do not care, you have nothing to prove, and you don't feel the need to say anything. When the little ducks quack at you, you keep your head down and continue to stay on your path. Remember, champions never spend even a second debating and arguing with chumps. If you get angry, go to the gym. If someone frustrates you, go on a run. Blow some steam off, and at all costs, stay cool, calm, and collected. Number 3. Do not listen to someone just because they are popular or well known. When you follow someone on social media, remember, you are choosing your future thoughts. Listen, there is a very specific pattern that your average person always follows, and that is, they are constantly giving away their attention to any and everyone. Listen, there is a lot of information online, and everyone is a so-called guru these days. But a 1% man knows he cannot blindly give his attention to just anyone. For instance, my mentor, far from weak, explained it this way. You will see men like Andrew Tate say that you should never read books. Yet, unlike Tate, the young men who follow this advice, they didn't have the luxury of having a brilliant international master of chess as a father. So a book may be the best thing for them. Listen, a lot of influencers can steer you off track. So be very cautious of who you give your ear to. This will determine the course of your life. Number 4. Do not focus on your reputation. Focus on your character. This will be my most powerful piece of advice today, so hear me clearly. Let's rewind the clock 2,000 years. At the time when Jesus was alive, there was a group of Jewish scholars known as the Pharisees. They were very respected and full of knowledge. However, let me ask you this. Who did Jesus choose to help build his ministry? Was it the Pharisees? No. Why not, you might ask? Because their hearts had become evil and corrupt. On the outside they appeared righteous, but on the inside they were full of wickedness. They were focused more on reputation and less on their character. So what did Jesus do? He chose to partner with regular average men like you and me. What does this mean for us? It means God loves showcasing his power through ordinary men. So even if you don't see yourself as a 1% just yet, and you think you are just some ordinary average man, great. Because God has continuously used these types of men over and over in the Bible. And I believe you are next in line. I believe you are destined for great purpose. Remember, history has shown that true greatness lies in character, not reputation. The Pharisees appeared righteous, but they lacked integrity, while ordinary men of humble origins, like you and me, were chosen by God to wield immense power. In a world of conformity, dare to be the 1% warrior who defies mediocrity, who finds brilliance in every failure, who roars with confidence amidst the doubters, who discerns the real from the facade, and who embraces the power of character over fleeting reputation. Unlock your potential, and let your name be etched in the chronicles of greatness. The journey awaits you, my brother. Are you ready to embark on it? Are you ready to embrace your inner warrior and grasp the legacy that awaits you? The time is now. The stage is set. Seize your destiny and make it legendary. If you want to join the Brotherhood, please hit the subscribe button and notifications bell. Remember, brother, you were built to beast.